Right. Coming up on QNN, the terrorist group ISIS has captured and beheaded a third American. Major retailers have some new tricks up their sleeves to make sure you spend big on Black Friday, and a Brooklyn man hopes to rent out his treehouse through an online home rental service. The news starts now.
Live from the Ed McMahon Mass Communications Center at Quinnipiac University, this is QNN, the Quinnipiac News Network.
I'm Ashley Kuss. Former U.S. Army Ranger Peter Kasich has traveled to the Middle East in 2012 to work as an aid worker and medic after being taken captive more than a year ago. He converted to Islam and changed his name to Abdul Rahman. The White House has confirmed the beheading of Kasich, who is the third American to be killed by ISIS in such a way. President Obama has said that Kasich was killed in an act of pure evil. Many Americans are currently viewing the alleged actions of the U.S. Marshals Service as evil. According to the Wall Street Journal, the U.S. Marshals Service has put special devices known as dirt boxes on small planes in order to locate criminals. The equipment scans thousands of cell phones. If a target's phone has been found, the device is able to locate the person's location. The Department of Justice has not confirmed the existence of this technology. Down south in La Porte, Texas, at the DuPont chemical plant, 4 workers are dead and a 5th is hospitalized. The company that operates this plant says that a failed valve released toxic chemicals used to make insecticide early on Saturday morning. The 5 workers were all exposed to the gas leak, though they did nothing wrong to cause the incident. The company is investigating why the valve malfunctioned. Nearly 200 passengers and crew members aboard the Crown Princess cruise ship have become sick with norovirus. According to the CDC, this is the second time this year the ship has an outbreak of the norovirus. It causes intestinal distress, vomiting, and diarrhea. The cruise line will extensively deep clean the ship before its next voyage. Coming up on QNN, New York City won't be the only place with a giant Christmas tree this year. Check out what Madison, Wisconsin has in store. And a Brooklyn man hopes to soon rent out his backyard treehouse for $200 a night. Welcome back. Madison, Wisconsin has chosen its annual Capitol Christmas tree. A local farm delivered a 40-foot tall balsam fir on Friday morning. The tree, which will stand in the Wisconsin State Capitol Square this holiday season, will be decorated with ornaments crafted by Wisconsin school children. For those flying home for Thanksgiving, be sure to keep the following health tips in mind while you're sitting in a cramped airplane. Try to eat a meal before boarding the plane because your digestive system becomes more delicate while in the air. If you must eat on the plane, choose light foods and drinks that are warm. Stay active in order to pump blood to your heart and prevent blood clots. Get up and walk around a bit. Lastly, the air in a plane is very dry. Be sure to stay hydrated. Major retailers have a unique opportunity to trick you into spending more of your money. This holiday season, due to current low gas prices, people have a little extra spending money. Retailers are taking advantage of the buy-beginning sales earlier than ever, focusing their efforts on online sales and increasing staff in order to decrease shoppers' wait times. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, retailers' efforts can only go so far. It's up to shoppers to decide how they spend their money. Be sure to stick around to see how one Brooklyn man plans to earn some extra money. A tree grows in Brooklyn, but now you can go glamping in it. Gennaro Brooks Church built a 90-square-foot treehouse in his Brooklyn backyard. He hopes to rent it out for $200 a night for people to glamp in. Glamping is glamorous camping and is becoming increasingly popular. As long as the borough of Brooklyn allows him to legally rent out the treehouse, Brooks Church plans to organize glampers visits through an online home rental service. Thanks for joining us for this QNN newscast. We'll be back next week with more news from around the country and the world.